Good morning. My name is Milady Simpson. Many of you know me as Milady or my business name as Milady Creates. Welcome to my first, hopefully not the last, Facebook Live. Um, I guess social media has been a platform for so many to tell stories, share their experiences, and whatever it is they want to put on here, good or bad. This morning, I've been blessed by God to come on and tell my story, my life story. I am a mother of two, an aunt of many, and there's so many things that's been on my spirit and heart lately that I would like to share. But first, let me tell you how I got here. Like I said, I've been trying to tell a story that will resonate and it's been long in coming. I've been, you know, debating as to how to start, where to start, what to say. But God has put it on me to, you know, fumble through it and try to get it across. So hopefully, everyone will give me the opportunity to tell the story that I'm about to tell this morning. First, many of you know me. I was married for 27 years. I have two wonderful girls and have the past 2 years been divorced. And that's part of the story that I'm here to talk about this morning. My daughter, my oldest daughter, gave me permission to do this, not to embarrass her. And my nephew also encouraged me last week to do that. But most importantly, yesterday, I um, I was working. I've been doing Uber for about 4 years now, and I've had the privilege of giving so many wonderful people rides, and God has spoken to me through them as I try to minister to the riders who get in my car. I find out that they are actually talking to me, or God is talking to me through them. And I finally, I've been convinced, but been bullheaded not to listen to God. But yesterday, finally, I had three passengers as soon as I started working who spoke to me, and the last one was actually a minister. So I realized that it is time for me to start what God has put on my heart to do and to share my story, and hopefully it's going to help my family and friends and a whole lot of people who come on Facebook to find some kind of comfort and, entertainment per se, not entertainment per se, but to find comfort in so many things that's on their heart or bothering them or whatever they're going through in life. So today I'm going to talk about um, um, my marriage of 27 years that came to an end in 2018. And the reason why I'm doing this is so many times we don't consider how divorces affect our children, our family, and the people around us. And the other thing I'm going to address in subsequent videos will be how we get to getting a divorce by something that one of my favorite inspiration speakers and minister, Pastor Joel Osteen, talks about. Um, what is it? Generation curse. So generation curse can be a whole lot of stuff. It can be any form of abuse or neglect. And in this case, I'm talking about emotional abuse, abandonment, not necessarily drug abuse or substance abuse, but there are so many abuse in life that can cause people to, you know, feel as though they are trapped in a relationship or they cannot get out of a situation that they are in. And the generational curse that I'm talking about is it usually starts from generations past, our parents' parents, And these things go on and we don't address them. So as we hold on to them and push them away or sweep them under the rug, it becomes a problem. And as the generation progresses, we are left with all these unspoken things and unspoken actions that causes our relationships to suffer and so many times end up in divorces. My children, my two girls, have suffered a lot through my 27 years of marriage, and I have not had the opportunity to actually sit them down to talk to them. I've tried, but so many times they've shrugged it off and pushed it to the side because it's so painful to talk about. But this morning, my oldest actually gave me the permission to do this, and I'm hoping that she'll be listening as I speak. And as I continue on with the storytelling time, she will find some kind of comfort and some kind of healing from it. I'm not saying that this is a healing process. I'm not saying, I'm a psychologist or psychiatrist or therapist. I'm just out here to tell my story, my life story, and hopefully it will help somebody get the help that they need, because I have and I am getting help. I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy before my divorce. I'm continuing on with therapy because the emotions that I went through doesn't go away that easily. I'm finding out. A lot of you know me as a very strong person, which I am, and it's kind of difficult in any situation to come out and talk about what is going on with you emotionally. But I've had, I've been blessed with a very big support system who have listened, not necessarily helped me with the situation, because only you can figure out how to handle your situation on a one-to-one basis. So I've been, fortunate to have a big support group, friends and family who I periodically talk to and call and cry to. Some of you don't know that I cry. I do cry. And it's been helpful, but I'm finding now that as I talk about my experiences and my pain, it gets a little better each day. And so as I'm healing, I would like also for my children to be able to heal from what we all have gone through, and hopefully my ex-husband as well. So today is just an introduction. I'm going to have this kind of storytelling time, mostly try to have it on Fridays around this time of day. So if you are available and you're interested in some of the things that I talk about resonates with you and is going to help you or someone else, I would love for you to listen and then participate, and maybe we can talk about it. You can throw a question, how I handle certain things. I can give you my look on things, my experiences, and we can all heal together. Because for the past 2 years, since the pandemic came around, a lot of people who are able to go out and work are now stuck at home, dealing with the uncertainty, things that were going on in their life before and during the pandemic, and now you are stuck inside. You don't have access to the outside world. Your support system is all, scattered, and you don't have access to the people that normally give you the support system. So I'm finding that as much as I was against Facebook and social media, I think, what is the saying? You can change an old dog or something like that to that effect. I don't even remember. But anyway, I'm nervous, so bear with me. So, but, it helps. I'm seeing that it helps. There are some benefits to social media where the platform allows anyone and everyone to come and, share a story, business, or, just, fun stuff that people can, take in and hopefully, help their day or whatever they're going through. So thank you for listening. The theme of my storytelling is actually going to be called it takes a village to God. And what that means is, just like the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child, to build a town, to build a country, to build a world. It has taken me a village. A village has come together and helped me in this spiritual journey that I'm on, and hopefully it's going to help you as well. So thank you for listening. I would like to mention the angels through whom I have been fortunate to be here, to be a mother, to be an aunt, to be a godmother. I may forget some of you because it's a whole lot. God has blessed me with a lot of young people. And so first and foremost, my oldest daughter, Rachel, and my second daughter, Rebecca. And along before I have these two angels, I was blessed with multiple nieces and nephews, Patrick, Jessica, Tristan, Marie, Papa, Ifwa, and Michael Chip. So, amongst many others, I have nieces and nephews who love and adore me, and I am grateful that as much as they think Auntie Milady is crazy and sometimes wild, they all love to talk to me and hear me out. I'm here to listen and learn, and hopefully what I have to say will teach some other people how not to take life so seriously. First and foremost, you have to have faith in God, trust Him, and have courage to do what I'm doing today. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. God bless all of you. Bye.